Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to today's video. For those of you who are new, this may be your first time coming across my channel, watching one of my videos, which means you are probably not yet subscribed. Welcome, my name is Tyler with an O, and for those of you who are already my people, already subscribed and are just returning for another video, welcome on back. So I shaved my mustache and beard because I really wanted to do a makeup look, and I've done makeup a couple times in the past with full facial hair, like when I was doing one of my Jackie Aina review videos, and honestly it just didn't, I don't like the way it looks. I feel like the beard and the mustache kind of distract and take away from what I got going on with my beautiful makeup that I spent so much time doing, and it doesn't photograph well on me. I know on other guys who do makeup with facial hair, you know, works for them. Well, doesn't work for me, so yeah. And I just really wanted to get like a nice, like, smooth, flawless base, which, speaking of which, I'm actually mixing, so this is my Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. It was my favorite foundation at the time. I love the finish of this, however the shade, it runs a little too pink for me. And then in my last video I used my Fit Me in 330, which is like my, you know, like my neutral shade, but it was giving a little too light, so I figured if I mix my dark Uma Beauty foundation with my pink, I don't know, we're just gonna see what it do. I don't really know. In a nutshell, neither of these are my shades, so honestly I shouldn't even be really putting them on. Oh well. And then I know I mentioned, like, you know, my issues with my skin and how I've been afraid to put on makeup because, like, taking it off and skincare and all that other stuff. I did just want to say, in my last video where I said all of that, after that I obviously removed my makeup and there was no issue with my skin. So with that being said, I'm back today to give a full flawless glam in celebration of me being beardless. So we will not be holding back with the layers and with the cakery, okay? Me and my friends are supposed to be going out to eat in a couple of hours, which that's typically how long it's gonna take to record the videos that I'm about to record. So I'm probably gonna have to leave the house in this full face. And I'll probably be at dinner looking like, who is he and why is he here? You know how we like to talk about TV and movies that we've seen recently here. So I just want to let y'all know I would recommend going to see Joker. That was a really good movie. Now, what I would say about that movie is that, to me, it was very slow. It was a slow build-up, but that would be a bad thing if it wasn't for a good reason. Okay, what it was a lot of character development, but you literally have an autobiographical movie where it is a movie about one person. So literally the whole thing is strictly character development. So I cannot fault them for that. Towards the, you know, climax and resolution of the movie, it all just made sense, and it kind of was like, okay, so that's why I sat through, you know, 450 hours of this man being, you know, sad, essentially, because it all plays into who he is and why he does what he does. And then everything going forward of the Joker that you heard about, it kind of just makes a little more sense. So yeah, but I like a long movie. I'm not complaining in terms of like the length. I love a long movie, especially because these movie ticket prices, girl, movie tickets are $15 and a full tank of gas, okay, just to go watch a movie. So I'll be damned if I'm paying all that money to sit there and be entertained for 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes. You got me up. I appreciate a good film that is giving me very much 2 hours, giving me very much 2 hours and 30 minutes. Dare I say 3. I'm all in. Like, I'm all in. I did need to wet my beauty blender because I still need to blend out this concealer, and I have never done that with a brush before. Yeah, I said beauty blender, but I'm actually using a Morphe sponge or whatever. You know what, and I have one beauty blender. I did not pay for it myself, and on that topic, I am not a fan of the idea of this damn beauty sponge being $20. Like, and I'm glad I never paid for one by myself, and I will say this today, and you mark my words, I never will. And it's nothing against the brand, you know, get your coins, make your profit, sister girl. However, there are beauty sponges out on the market. I can literally go and grab me a little beauty sponge for $3, $2, and then blend out my makeup just as good. I'm over the hype. I'm just over the hype. And you know what? I think that's gonna be the title of today's video. Over the hype. And I just want to talk about some stuff that I'm just over the hype. Staying in the realm of makeup, these makeup products in general, okay, in general, everybody and their mama got a makeup brand, and everybody and their mama is coming out with 15,000 products a day, it seems like. I started following Trend Mood on Instagram because I just felt like I was out of the loop when it came to like new makeup and everything, getting the jump on, you know, stuff that's coming out or whatever. But like, it's gotten to the point, and you know, I'm sorry to say, and you know, there is a disclaimer and a little caveat. I don't even know if that's the right word, but a little caveat to this. I'm all for, you know, if you guys wanted to see how a product works, or, you know, wanted to see a review on something, and it was requested of me to do, and it's something that I also was curious about, then yes, I will go and spend the coin, as you know, to review and test some new makeup products, because I might just find my forever. I'm just kidding. I might just find, you know, something that I, you know, may end up loving, liking, and using for a long while. Is it just me, or did that concealer literally just disappear? Okay, I need another layer. First of all, I don't think I put on enough, but second of all, I do feel like a sponge really does absorb your product. So I'm just gonna go in with another layer because we like these under eyes to be bright. In fact, I'm gonna go in with it. Look at it. Look at this shade. This is literally the lightest. Is this the lightest? No, this is 20. So I think they got 10, and they probably got a 0. But I want my under eyes to be bright like a diamond. So I say all that to say, everybody and their mama's coming up with all this new makeup. And you know, more power to you if you can afford all of that. And if you're an avid makeup user and you're just obsessed and wear makeup every day, change your makeup multiple times throughout the day, and you just be hitting pan on all this other stuff, then girl, by all means, go for it. It's like, you spend the coin, it's your money, spend it how you want to. But me, she, him, this one right here, baby, listen. First of all, palette. Never been kissed. I'm just saying, I say all that, and that's not, and girl, that's not even all of my palettes and all of my eyeshadows. But what I'm getting at is the point that I don't need no more makeup. Period. I will never, probably ever hit pan on an eyeshadow palette. It does not make any logical financial sense for me to be going out and spending money on all this new product. Are some of them tempting? Yeah, absolutely. With all that being said, I'm just over the hype, and especially the pressure as like a YouTuber. Oh my god. I said I'm a YouTuber. I've never really actually said like I'm a YouTuber. But over just the hype of like, gotta have new products. Everybody's coming out with something new. Like, you gotta buy it. Gotta be like, you know, I'm over that hype. It's not that serious. People come here. I'm sorry. Wow, the ghetto just came out. Ooh, child, the ghetto. So yeah, over that hype of everybody launching everything, and people are just supposed to spend their coin. And this is actually gonna be a little shady, what I'm about to say, because while we're on the topic, but is it me? And this is for my makeup people out there who, like, you know, who know what's like going on and stuff. Not necessarily what's going on, but just up to date with launches and everything. But Anastasia Beverly Hills, she needs to slow down. I just feel like I remember when there was a time when, like, you know, you let us get tired of something first, and people actually start asking for something new, and then a brand launches something new. And literally like an eyeshadow palette every month? That's crazy. And then the fact that, and you know, this is, you know, treading in territory that I don't really know what I'm talking about, but like I see these people, you know, makeup artists and stuff that I follow on Twitter and communicate with and everything like that. You know, it's this immense pressure of, I have to purchase this palette or get my hands on this palette, use this palette, and basically market this palette in order for me to even have the hopes of being recognized and seen and acknowledged, reposted, you know, PR list, all that other shit by this brand. And I just don't think that's fair. And no, brands aren't telling people, you know, go out and purchase my shit or we don't recognize you. But, you know, ABH ain't about to post me on their Instagram for you doing a look with the crayon case palette. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like people, it's this pressure where if you know, you hope to be recognized for your hard work and talent or whatever, there is a price that you have to pay. Literally, you have to pay the price of an eyeshadow palette or of a brush set or of a foundation or of a concealer, and even in order to even be recognized for your work. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm long-winded AF, but I say that to say this. I'm over that hype of spending money for a chance, in a slim chance, being a male, being black, being a black male, to be recognized by, girl, listen, over the hype. This powder, girl, smooth me out, period. Where's my brush? I need to put that on a t-shirt. Where's my brush? Because I'm always looking for a brush. Okay, so now this is not makeup related, but I'm over the hype of relationships. My thing is this: I am a believer that you should not go looking for love. I feel like love, if there is somebody for you that you are made to encounter in your lifetime, because I mean, I feel like my soulmate could clearly be in, where my soulmate made from? My soulmate he probably in like the Bahamas. No, because they homophobic over there. But I'm just saying, like, I could very much like never meet my soulmate. We could be destined for each other, be the perfect match and everything like that. But we're on the total opposite side of the globe. So, with that being said, here I go artificially forcing, you know, people to fit my criteria and everything like that, because I just simply want to be in a relationship. And that's the other thing. I feel like people don't even genuinely want to be in a relationship. They like the idea of being in a relationship. They like the look of being in a relationship. And it comes to a point where people start to be, you know, real codependent. And honestly, this needs to be a Tyler with the Topic video, because I can really get into this, speaking on, like, you know, my personal experiences and everything. But you can get to a point where you're not happy, you know, being alone. And I think it's called like being a serial monogamist, when people like, you know, date and date and date but never be single. And correct me if that's not the right term for that, or if that's not what that means. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with wanting a relationship or, you know, being in relationships. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I'm over the hype about it, as if there's not so many good things, you know, that can come from being single. And what I'm over is the fact that people are so pressed to be in these relationships that they end up in these toxic, unhealthy situations that nobody even wants. And it's like, is it really worth it? Like, I really love that, you know, the phrase, I can do bad by myself. Because, I'm a big believer in that too. Because I can do bad by myself. And so is it worth it just to say that I'm in a relationship or somebody wants me, or, you know, all of that, if I'm upset every day, if we're constantly getting in arguments all the time, if I can't, you know, hang out with my friends, trigger, man, I want to do a video about like past relationships and like exes and stuff, and just like talk about, you know, some of the things that I've learned and experienced from relationships. But anyways, back on topic. Is it really worth it? Is it worth the hype? Like, is it all that you asked for? You're so happy now that you're not single, but are you really happy that you're not single? Because I can make myself feel bad. You know, I could knock myself down and be my own biggest critic. I can antagonize myself. I can stress myself out. You know what I'm saying? There's so many things that can get me down in a day. So if I'm going to entertain another person, another human being, a counterpart on that ass, then you best believe I am benefiting from you somehow. And I feel like the minute where I start to redneckinize that there is no longer any benefit from having you around, and you're causing me stress and strife and grief and, you know, anxiety and all this other stuff, girl, I'm about to drop you like a bad habit. I'm over, you know, hoping to be in a relationship and putting myself out there and, you know, making an extra effort to have, you know, communication with people and all this other stuff. Like, it's literally just to the point, like, if it happens, it happens, but I'm over the hype. I'm not pressed anymore, because I used to be, but I'm not pressed to date. I'm not pressed to be in a relationship. I'm not pressed to be nobody's punching bag emotionally. You thought. Listen, oh, you know what? I'm not even going to get into that, but because I don't want to offend nobody, but you know who would never be in a, okay, this, I'm not gonna go there. I will never say never. I want to know what you guys are over, so comment down below, drop down in my comments, because you know I like to hear from you and we be chatting it up and everything. Let me know, what are you over? Tell me some of the things, or do you agree with anything that I have mentioned that I'm over with? Are you also over it, girl? Because we can make a club. Honestly, we can make a club and we can be over it together. Alright, you guys, well, make sure you're subscribed so you can stay tuned for, you know, I went ahead and spoiled it for you, the upcoming makeup tutorial to follow this video. Again, comment down below on things that you are also over the hype about, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I will catch you guys on my next one. Peace! Wow, look at just this angle right here. The nose contour, you can see. The bronzer and the contour, you can see. The the brow, honey. I don't have any highlighter on, but look at this. Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. It's a oldie but a goodie. The finish alone is so worth it. I just wish I can get a shade that like match me properly.